Hey, if you like listening to this podcast and you want to listen to it more often, you should go to Spotify or Apple Podcasts or most other major streaming providers for podcasts. We post an extra episode or a bonus episode with our podcast every single time we upload to YouTube. So that means there's actually 2 episodes that go out every time we upload. So make sure to go there and check it out. Thanks.
All right, KineticKast time. 2 Connors, 1 Austin. Let's go.
High energy for this one. Let's go.
Yes, so
Austin
much
is, yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
we finally got Connor, man.
We got him. He was
Yeah,
hard to
totally.
book. He was a
Yeah.
hard man to
I'm
find.
just- I'm just so busy being like actually God. You
Mm.
know that's my secret. I'm just God, but in disguise. It's so difficult to not blow my cover.
Can I quote you on that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you.
that one's going in the quote book.
Yeah.
Exactly. I am God. I don't know.
All right, Kanye,
So-
chill.
Is there anything specific that you wanted to talk about?
I had a couple things in mind a little while ago, but I think it'd be best if we just like kind of naturally talked and like kind of got to know each other first before, and then we can kind of move into that stuff.
Hello,
'Cause
I'm Austin.
So we're doing icebreakers? All right, cool.
Yeah, how are you?
Icebreakers, yes.
Yeah, let's go.
I try to make music with Connor sometimes. I drink Mountain Dew. I'm basically your average kid.
But you drink Mountain Dew, so
So I'm just a little bit quirky, basically.
I'm just kind of quirky, I guess. I don't know.
I guess I'm just a little bit better than you, but that doesn't matter. We can.
I guess I'm just a little quirky, but not like too much. You know, I don't want to like overdo it.
Yeah.
I mean, I gained all my friends from my famous banana cream pie.
I gained all my fat from my famous banana cream pie.
That adds up.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we gonna do Connor 1 and Connor 2? Because we can't exactly say Connor. How are we
And
gonna
then call
do
me
this?
Connor P.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just be Connor C for Connor, but cool.
Okay, so
Okay,
Can I
then I'll be
call- can I
Connor.
call
I'll be
you-
Connor
can I call you
C2, so I
Connor
can be
Cool?
Connor Cooler.
God dang it.
Connor Cool and Connor Cooler.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
All right, so Connor Cooler.
that's me.
Yeah, can you please introduce us to yourself?
Yeah. I'm kind of nervous. Sorry. Yeah.
It's
My
okay.
name. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I know I'm a very attractive man. There's no need to be nervous.
Yeah.
about me, though.
That's. Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. That actually helps a lot. Breaks the tension. Anyway. Yeah. I'm Connor. I run everything. And I make music.
Gus Fring.
Yeah, I pretty much am the distributor of all of the all the stuff for the channels and stuff. I promote a lot of the social media. I'm pretty much I'm pretty much just like cool. I'm really social.
Wow, that's cool. I'm actually God, so you have nothing on me.
All right, Connor
Okay,
Cool.
well, you know.
Can we meet you?
Connor cool. All right. I am Connor cool. I haven't been doing anything these past couple months, so it feels like March was yesterday. I recently picked up skateboarding, which kind
I
of
saw
sucks,
that.
but it's also kind of cool at the same time. You know, because I grew up on games like Skate 2, Skate 3, and Tony Hawk, all that stuff. So I've always kind of aspired to, start skateboarding. Just haven't really had the confidence up until this point.
Of course.
So I went out and bought myself a board the other day.
Yeah, I saw that in your Instagram. It was pretty sick.
Oh yeah, it's a sick board. Except I don't know how to pose for pictures, so I just decided to pose stupid, and it worked out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Why didn't you just like post a picture of the skateboard?
Because I'm self-absorbed and
That checks out.
narcissistic.
Yeah.
I mean, you are Connor Cool. After
I am Connor cool. I mean, you,
Okay.
you got Connor and the cooler Connor though. So
All right. So you said that you had some ideas for things to talk about. Let's do that now that we're introduced.
all right, bet.
Now that we've broken
So
the ice, yeah.
yeah, so I think during this whole quarantine thing,
Yes.
why not start off with kind of a heavy topic?
Oh, no.
Something that something that I've been getting into a lot more recently is politics.
No,
Yeah.
no! Don't do this! Don't do this! Don't do this!
I'm kidding.
We had an entire episode where we just talked about politics for an
No,
hour and a
that
half.
doesn't exist. That doesn't exist.
I know. I'm kidding.
We just talked about politics and like Trump for like an hour.
And YouTube. I talked about how hard
Yeah,
it was
and
to
then-
be a YouTuber.
yeah,
I pretty much
we
just
talked
complained
about,
for an
like,
hour.
Spotify.
Oh yeah.
We were okay. So I was hanging out at Connor's place, and we were recording a KineticKast at like 3 a.m.
Aiden
And-
was sleeping right behind us.
Yeah, there was a guy named
Why not?
Aiden just sleeping on the bed right next to us, and he woke up halfway
Jesus.
through, and we said, "Hey, do you want to get on the podcast?" And he said no, and he went back to sleep.
I'm still planning on posting that one, honestly.
You're gonna have like 5 minutes of footage, or just
Nah.
honestly, just like the YouTube and distributor stuff.
You're lagging a
That's
lot.
all that you really have, other than
Yeah.
Trump.
You are.
Leaving.
Oh no, a big red bar. Your connection is struggling. Okay, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah. No. I think the thing with politics is especially nowadays it's so touchy. Like it's kind of like difficult to
Yeah.
talk about.
Touchy-feely.
Yeah, it's very
Touchy
touchy
feely, yeah, very touchy feely.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to go about it without being, like nervous about what the other people
Well,
or
if
what other
you
people
talk about
think.
it in private, that's fine. But
That
on,
being
yeah, no,
said,
on a podcast that does not,
I
have
love
to be political.
talking about it privately.
Yeah.
It's something that's recently interested me, and it's not like my views aren't things that I want to go public with, just because I value friendship over everything.
Yeah.
And the problem with politics is friendship goes completely out the window if somebody has different views than you.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it is something that I've
I
noticed.
mean,
I
Which
don't talk about it on YouTube, but I do get kind of political on Twitter occasionally because Twitter is just an awful place.
Okay,
I
Trump.
mean, I
anyways,
because people can say, okay, I lean towards I'm more of a right guy or I'm more of a left guy. I don't think
Yeah.
anyone cares until you actually go into it. That's whenever people start caring.
Yeah.
the problem that I've noticed is a lot of people just seem to throw friendship out the window if somebody says, "Oh, I think like I support this or I support that."
Right.
And I just don't see how people do that because, I've got my views on this, and I know many people who are on the complete opposite side of my views.
Yes.
And
Me and
you know,
Connor, are
we
total
just-
opposites.
Yeah, I am
Yeah, no,
very liberal.
oh yeah, no, and I just don't talk politics with those people because it doesn't matter to me with them. Like I don't want to debate them and possibly lose, friendship with them because I think they're cool people. I just don't agree with their views, and I don't see
Right.
why that's any different than being friends with somebody who is I guess trans or gay or a different religion or
it's like
blah, blah,
ice
blah, blah.
cream. All right.
It's like ice
There-
cream.
Okay,
There are people
Politics,
who like
politics
chocolate.
is like ice
Ice
cream,
cream, yes.
guys.
There are people
Politics
who
is like ice cream,
chocolate,
guys.
There are people who like strawberry, but in the end, you want to be the guy who likes vanilla. Okay?
You stole that, but okay.
Did I?
Yes.
I actually
sound-
didn't know that was a thing.
That sounds like kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie. Like I can't connect the dots. Anyways,
Basically, you want to be the guy who's in the middle.
how is
Right.
vanilla in between chocolate and strawberry?
Have
It's-
you never had a sundae?
Have you had Neapolitan ice cream? It's right in the middle.
That's
It
what I think
separates
of
the
that. That is
chocolate
what I
and-
think of that.
Very
Sorry,
classy.
Yeah.
I shoved like 7 tater tots in my mouth right before we got on the podcast. So
That was
It's a
smooth.
good idea. Let's go. Yeah.
I like to imagine that Connor picks up women by just going up to them and burping, just saying, "What's up?"
Yeah. I mean, I've seen him in action. He's actually he's a pickup master.
yeah. So
Actually,
I
smooth as hell.
I've actually been thinking about releasing tutorials on how to pick up chicks.
You're like you're a pickup artist.
I'm a savant.
Savant,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
that's a good
I'm
way.
a guru. Yeah.
Dr. Love.
All right.
How to pick up.
All right. One of my most successful ways, one of my biggest secrets is I like to walk up to them, look straight at their nose, and then I like to stick my pinky finger up their left nostril, and then I burp in their face. And then and as I talk, I never swallow. I never close my mouth. So I just have drools seeping down
crying.
my chin. And then
Whenever like you have those ads on YouTube that are like, I have the one trick that'll like make you like any woman like you'll be irresistible to them. Whenever you click their link, whenever you click their link, that's what they show you. Yeah,
exactly.
as soon as you pay him $40, yeah, when you pay him $40, that's what they tell you to do.
Back during like I think the last quote unquote adpocalypse.
All right, we gotta cut that out.
We gotta cut that out.
Cut what out?
Gay Asian men.
Oh yeah, cut the whole part out. Just cut the entire
I honestly
minute.
don't mind some Instagram ads.
Just restart the whole podcast.
Dude, my mom looked up violins on Amazon because she wanted to get a violin again, I guess. And I was flooded with nothing but violin ads for the next like week, and it was so annoying.
How's she doing with the violin?
She broke it and had to send it back, and hasn't gotten a new one.
How do you break a violin?
I don't know. I think like the strings were broken or whatever.
She couldn't play a G note.
She couldn't play a G note.
Just started slamming it on the ground.
She got pissed. Yeah, she just
threw it across the room.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright. So we were just talking about politics. What was the next thing that you wanted to talk about, Connor?
So I guess probably this whole going back to school thing. So I found out yesterday actually. There was a board meeting or something that was held.
Yeah.
And they decided like at the 11th hour to just completely screw everything up.
They really did. Yeah.
The clock struck midnight.
Exactly. So I believe what they've done is they've decided to do an A/B schedule type thing. So people whose names are A through K are in school traditionally on Monday and Tuesday, and then they do online Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then people who are the other letters, I don't feel like going through the alphabet right now, they go on Thursday and Friday, and then do online Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then Wednesday is just used as a day to kind of clean up the school and desanitize and all that stuff. Yeah. Because apparently they can't do that on Saturday and Sunday.
That's break time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then they also decided, since we're doing this whole block schedule or whatever it is, we're gonna just completely redo every single school schedule because everybody's already picked up their schedules, so why not make them do it a second time?
Huh?
This is why we need nap time.
Yes, we need nap time reintroduced in high school.
Why go through all the trouble? Just don't go to school anymore.
No.
This is a PSA. Don't go to school. Just don't.
Everyone likes to use the whole
drop out of school, guys.
Everyone likes to use the whole stigma of, Asians are so smart. Guess what? In Asia, they get nap time. Okay.
That's why.
That is a good reason. That is the only reason. Yeah.
It improves your brain power.
Yeah, if we got nap time, I'd be like Albert Einstein level IQ right now.
I would be
schmoovin'.
Snoozing, bro. I'd be snoozing.
Schmoovin'? Don't you have an an album coming out?
Yeah, don't you have an album? You wanna organically pull? You wanna organically pull that up?
Album coming out.
You wanna organically plug that into the podcast?
Yeah. You wanna just
Thank you for that, Connor.
non-scripturally.
That was really smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally smooth.
So let's talk about the album.
Just move on in.
Gonna work. We're basically I'm doing the vocals for an album. Connor's mixing it. So basically, Connor's doing the legwork. Um,
Yep.
it's called
That
In
is
My
very
Head.
offensive to people who don't have legs.
I'm actually a paraplegic. That's really mean.
It's gonna be on YouTube and SoundCloud. Once it is out, we're
Yeah.
gonna promote it a lot, but it's probably gonna take months before it actually is out.
Most likely, or I'll just get it all done in like 9 hours.
Yeah, but then that would be very garbage, wouldn't it?
Who knows?
Quality over quantity.
I mean,
Quantity over quality.
I record like 5 videos in a day, and then I'll just knock all of them out in like 5 hours.
Knocking at the bike.
And then they get like 100 views on YouTube, and I'm like, time well spent.
Yeah, that's why after the album comes out, I'm gonna start, doing singles and actually have people making beats for me instead of just nabbing free beats that you're not allowed to use for commercial use.
Yeah, that is a problem, yes.
Because basically, you can use free beats on YouTube and Spotify as long as you have the people's permission. And I mean, a lot of the time they're really good. You just can't put them on Spotify or anything where a lot of people listen to it. So that's why I'm gonna have my boy Wilson make some beats for me.
Yeah. Wilson's a cool guy. And
yeah, doesn't Wilson know like Michael Cera and
yes, yeah, he actually
everybody else that looks like
he knows Obama.
Wilson. He knows. Okay, wow, that's
looks just like him too.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah.
We actually have a crack team for the album.
White boy Wilson with long hair looks exactly like Obama.
Yeah.
I don't see the difference.
Wilson making the beats. We got me doing the vocals. We got Connor doing the mixing. We got Gabe doing all the covers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Except for one of them, which I did.
Assassins.
Are you gonna use Hot?
Yeah.
The one that I made for Hot?
Okay, well that's different. That's Shmoo.
That is I make the Shmoovin covers.
Shmoovin.
I feel like people enjoy Shmoovin.
I like making it. That is my favorite thing to make is the Shmoovin.
Well, that's because it's so
song.
easy. You just put audio beat because you don't need to tweak it. There's no point.
Connor, since you're on the podcast, I will give you a sneak peek at Shmoovin's new cover for a song.
Ooh, bet.
Yeah,
it's leak this.
It's the album. It's the cover.
I already leaked it on my
Well,
story.
never mind then. You don't get a sneak peek at all. You get the same thing everyone else does.
Upset.
He was actually just wearing a t-shirt. I had to edit on the beanie and sweatshirt.
Oh, nice way of just sneakily changing your profile pic, Connor.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Here's the thing. I am not very good at growing hair in my mustache area.
You think? Look at me.
Dude, I am. Oh my god.
I have no hair anywhere.
I am so unkempt, dude. Like, I need to shave terribly. I have been growing nothing but facial hair.
Here's the thing.
Like, I grow so much hair so quickly, and I hate it.
It gets to the point where it's like, at best, I have a dirt mustache, and I just don't care anymore. I'm just letting it grow to its full extent at this point. Yeah, for anything, this is its full extent.
I'm gonna grow mutton chops.
I have literally.
Honestly, that would not be a bad look.
Oh no, definitely not. Especially because I've grown out my hair too.
Yeah.
You should just try to like just have the armpits of steel.
Oh my
Because as soon
god.
as you raise them up, you look like the Lorax.
Jeez, no.
They're like
shut up.
reflective.
Okay, opinions. Am I, as a white guy, allowed to have dreads?
Yeah.
I literally
Vikings were the first
don't.
people to
Yeah,
have
like
dreads.
I do not care about that at all. People made a big deal about that on Twitter. I literally couldn't care less.
Yeah,
Wait, why am I
nobody
asking
cared.
white people?
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't
a. I mean, you got the.
I don't like how racy everything is nowadays. I don't see why people can't just,
Well, I'm pretty sure the
hate
original
people.
argument was made by a white person, so it doesn't really matter.
Honestly,
Obviously.
barely
I
anything
mean, I've
good.
noticed that.
Barely anything good has come from race. Like nothing
Yeah.
good has come from race. Honestly, just race as a concept is just so broken.
Mm.
Like, because the thing is, even like all this stuff where it's like, what's your race? Who cares?
Yeah, that's why I never tell anyone what race I am, so no one knows ever. You know, it's hard to tell.
All right, listen. I don't care
Yeah,
about your race.
totally, totally,
I
totally
care
hard to
about
tell
your
what
food
race you are,
habits.
Connor.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
Thanks for pointing it out, Connor.
Okay, guys. So a lot of people might not understand what Connor just said, but basically, Connor is telling everybody that he doesn't tell people his skin color because he doesn't want them to know what
Yeah,
his nationality.
I don't want people to know I'm white. You know, it's stupid. You know, I don't want
But
people to know that I'm white.
but the joke is he's white, and everybody knows he's white. So you're supposed to laugh at the joke
You're supposed to laugh
because
at
it's
it.
a
Austin
joke.
laughed at it.
No, I just left.
No, no,
I
no,
was
no, 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 no,
picturing.
no, no, no.
No, it's different.
No, no, no,
I
you
was
laughed
just
at it. You
picturing.
laughed. No, 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 no,
You
no,
laughed
no,
at
no.
it.
You laughed at it.
You laughed at it. You laughed at it.
Okay, here, can I say why I left?
No,
No, no, you can't.
it's because I'm funny.
Alright, it was gonna be really funny, but
Well, I don't care. It's because I'm
Not as
funny.
funny as Connor. Not as
Yeah,
funny as Connor.
no one is.
Speaking
Alright, what were
speaking
we
of
talking
Connor.
about?
Oh,
Speaking
speaking
of
of
Connor.
okay.
So, Connor, the last I remember you,
Mm-hmm.
I believe, uh, one of my only memories I have of you might have been me, picking on you.
Possibly.
Yeah, because I just do that to everybody that I see.
Yeah.
But I've always known you to be kind of like a quiet, introverted,
Yes.
like shy person.
Did
Yes.
you just shout out him to like raise
When-
his hand
when-
in class or something?
No, I don't remember what I said. I think that was just I don't know.
Little
what I did.
quiet kid.
I don't either. So it couldn't have been that bad.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It was. I feel like it was on a bus though,
One of
and I
my
was showing up for other
fondest
people.
memories
Likely.
But
from
what
high
happened?
school so far.
What happened that kind of made you grow out of your shell? Because I feel like you're not really
Mhm.
in your shell
Um,
anymore.
Well, I'm still introverted, but I'm not like, like so quiet that I don't talk to anyone anymore. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just grew out of it, I guess, because I'm older now. I don't really know.
He's matured. He's wise. He's master Uruguay.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. I'm actually I'm actually gonna grow like a goatee. Like a white one, like a sensei from like an old Japanese movie.
Are you trying to
Ah.
be the Chad?
No.
Giga Chad.
No.
Giga Chad.
No.
Giga Chad.
No.
One
no.
of my fondest
Better.
memories from high school so far is a kid with crutches going down the hallway with a
No peerness.
he was just going to town on the kazoo just in front of like in a crowd full of people.
Jeez, okay.
My friend Grace brought like a metal kazoo to science class one day. That was the weirdest day ever.
I don't know what happened this year.
Everyone
dude.
thinks
it's so
they're cool
weird.
because they can play the ukulele. Listen here, buddy.
I
You
have a
aren't cool
ukulele. I
because
don't think
you
I'm
can
cool
play
because
the
of it.
ukulele. Okay, you aren't cool because you can play the guitar. You aren't cool because you can play the piano. It's about how you play it. Okay.
Mhm.
Dude, I got a ukulele before everybody started getting ukuleles, and now I don't.
Also,
want my
you're kind of a
ukulele because
hipster on that
everybody's-
trend, you'd say.
I am, dude. I am.
You were one
Um,
of the pioneers of the.
I am a pioneer.
He's the reason everyone got a ukulele. Yeah, that's actually
Yeah,
that's factual.
No, I'm the reason everybody started dyeing their hair in middle school too.
Yeah.
Like
You
I
did-
came to school in like 5th grade, I think, with auburn hair,
Uh-huh.
and then that faded to orange, so I cut it all off, and then I grew it out again. And I was going to go for like an I guess like a dark blue almost,
Mhm.
but I totally messed it up at the salon because I was just playing with the tinfoil on my hair, and what ended up it came out much better. More burp. it ended
Are you
up.
trying to hit on me, Connor?
I am. You don't know this, but I've got so much drools just flowing out of my mouth. But no, I came to school the next day with like this really light, like amethyst purple hair with like streaks of gray in it, and it was by far the coolest colors ever.
You should do it again.
And then I went through my emo phase, and I
Ah.
haven't dyed my hair since then.
Interesting.
I have a picture of my emo phase that I keep debating on whether or not I should post it to my Instagram so I can
Do
make fun
it.
of myself.
Probably.
But it was 6th grade me, and I am like super fat, and I think I'm top shit, and I think I'm cool because I'm emo, but I'm so not.
Oh my god, that is literally that was
timestamp.
me in like fifth and oh yeah, I forgot timestamp. Like fifth and sixth grade, I was literally the same person. I was like
I said bad
super.
word. Uh-oh.
I was the same kind of thing. I was really like emo. I wasn't really goth. I was emo for sure. And I was just I thought I was really cool. That was pretty much
You were
it. I
top
just
tech.
like if you remember.
Top pack.
Wait, is this did Wilson talk about this in the one that he was in recently, or was it the one that we deleted?
I talked about the time that you kneed me up in my chi-chi and then looked over
Okay.
your shoulder.
Well,
Oh,
okay, well.
anyway.
If this wasn't already in the podcast, it's public currently with Wilson in it. Apparently, he like walked up to me and was like talking to me in the hallway in like fifth grade, and I just screamed shut up at him. And I don't remember ever doing this, and he says it's like the only interaction we've had other than like last year. Was him just walking up to me and be like, "Hey, can I be your friend?" and then me screaming at him.
Shut up.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I was very.
I'm scared. Okay.
I was
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
So
Shut
the point.
up, dude. Shut up, please. Shut up, dude. Shut up.
Just runs away screaming, shut up. Shut up.
So the point of me saying that is I was very emo and mean in like fifth grade for some reason.
So edgy and cool, guys.
Yeah, I was very cool.
Everybody point at him and clap.
I wear the
Recognition
same
school.
I wore the same black hoodie every single day to school, and I fell asleep in math class like pretty much all the time.
Yo, that's only the cool kids fall asleep in math
Yeah,
class.
only the cool kids don't care about their grades at all.
Dude, there was a class I think last year that I fell asleep in literally every single day,
Hmm.
and I can't remember which class it was because I was asleep for the entirety of it.
I remember my history class. I used to do that a lot because he would turn the lights off for the entire
Yeah.
class, and I just couldn't stay awake because I was wearing hoodies and I was really warm, and I laid my head down and I would just fall asleep the entire class period, and I still had a B.
I think it was my journalism class.
Journalism is not fun.
No, it's not at all. Like the teacher was pretty chill this year because it was her first year.
Yeah.
So, like she didn't care if we were on our electronics. Like I literally sat there all day and played Fallout Shelter
Oh, nice.
because I forced myself to because I was dumb enough to spend like $100 on Fallout Shelter. So I just sat there all day playing Fallout Shelter on my phone, and sometimes I would fall asleep. And I had such a low grade in that class, but it was so easy to pull it up because all I had to do was just type down random stuff.
Sick.
So basically, you just sat there playing Fallout Shelter and just typing in random notes.
Yeah, well, because what journalism was is like she just went over like the basics of journalism and like writing news articles and stuff. I don't even remember anything.
Breaking news: Connor's playing Fallout Shelter.
Breaking news: local idiot spends $100 on dumb mobile game.
Yeah, how did you spend $100 on that game? I'm more interested in that.
I had a job and money.
Okay,
First
yeah.
time.
Imagine being such an idiot that you get a job.
Okay, yeah. And
What?
I just want to
Dude,
say
I hated having a job.
I'm sorry for bullying you for having a job.
Dude, I couldn't care less about the people who bullied me for having a job. Like I was raking in easy like $200 every pay period, but it was just so not worth it at all.
Imagine spending half of one of your paychecks on Fallout Shelter.
I know.
That is
Dude, I put away money throughout the entirety of it though. I don't even remember the rest of my money went to because I know for a fact it didn't all go to Fallout Shelter.
Yeah,
I
don't lie.
worked there at
Imagine working for years and just afford
All of it goes to Fallout Shelter.
Shelter. Dude, that's an addiction at that point. What did you
it totally
spend it
was.
on? What was so valuable that you needed to spend $100 for?
lunch boxes.
What?
I needed power.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the lunch
I've never
boxes.
played Fallout Shelter.
Lunch boxes
It's
are the form of
such a
loot
garbage
crates.
game, honestly.
Lunch boxes are
I'm-
loot crates for that game.
That's coming from the
Yeah.
guy who spent $100 on lunch boxes.
It's an addictive game for sure.
It is. Like it's one of those games that like you download it for the first time and you play it for a really long time, and then you get bored of it because you've played it too much.
Okay,
and then
so
you delete
kids.
it, and then like a year later you reinstall it.
So
And
And then you spend $100, and then you spend half.
And then
a
you spend
paycheck on it.
$100 on it.
if you're looking to get a bunch of lunchboxes or any kind of thing in Fallout Shelter, I'm gonna teach you how to do it
Uninstall.
illegally. I'm gonna teach you how to do it illegally without having to pay money. Okay, you don't want to do it. You don't want to pay money. All right. So what you do is you go to you go to your browser on your phone. If you have an Android, that's the only way it's gonna work.
You install more RAM.
If you have an Android, that's the only thing that's gonna work. You go and you install a thing called Lucky Patcher, and then you do it. I'm not gonna explain how to do it. So just go watch a tutorial on YouTube or something like that, and literally you just like you make a copy of the game that's just broken, and you can get all the ads, like all of the pay stuff for free. And I endorse this completely.
I installed more RAM on one of the school computers. I don't know why they got mad at me. I was helping them out.
I accidentally looked up adult content, is what we'll call it, on the school computer last year.
How did you,
How do you
accidentally do that?
accidentally-
So I was doing like a slideshow thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was over like a school event or something. I'm sure it was for journalism, but I'm in journalism class, and the way she has the desk set up.
I don't think
She
all
has,
you
like-
did in journalism was play Fallout Shelter anymore.
Yeah, no. I did this one because it was like beginning of the year almost. And so she had the classroom set up to where it was like, on the left side of the room there were 2 rows of computers, and then on the right side of the room there was just 1 row by the teacher's desk. But I was in the front row, on the left side of the classroom, so everybody behind me could see what I was doing, and everybody next to me could see what I was doing. So I'm sitting here because I chose prom for some reason. I'm sitting here, typing stuff like what I know about prom into notes and getting it ready for the slideshow, and then I go to Google search and I look up prom, or actually porn, because I misspelled it and it auto corrected. And I'm sitting there like scrolling through.
Dude, I meant
it took me a
Prom
solid.
Hub, I swear.
Exactly. It took me a solid minute and a half where I realized that these people were
Wait a
naked
minute.
and not wearing
A
prom
regular
dresses.
prom.
It took you a minute to realize that.
Yeah, I was tired. Okay, it's like
You're
second
just
class today.
desensitized to the media,
Exactly.
so you just know you're just like, yo, this is normal.
To the
But
media.
yeah, this is just normal. This is normal. I just have muscle memory in my fingers. I
Yeah.
immediately go to type in, the word.
Just type in the word.
The word.
The word.
I wonder what happens if you search that in Google.
Do it
Nice.
right now.
Bad.
Oh my gosh. I just lost the game.
What Fallout Shelter? What are you talking about? The game.
No, he means the
No.
game. He means the
The game.
game. And
The
now
The
we've
game.
both lost the game too because you
The
suck.
big game.
Connor knows what the game is, dude. Connor
You don't know
knows
what the game is, Austin.
Jeez.
Just
Gosh, I hate
lost
that
the
thing.
big game.
Okay, well, since probably a lot of our viewers, or actually all of our viewers are definitely Zoomers, they might not know what the game is.
Oh,
So-
Oh, yeah,
you
no.
wish-
Yeah,
I'm
the
like one of
game-
the only people I know that knows it.
okay, the game was a thing that was on like 4chan, I think, or something originally.
Facebook.
Facebook.
I think.
Okay, so basically someone said, okay, I made this game where you just have to forget that you're playing the game, and if someone reminds you that you're playing the game, you have to say, I lost the game, and then anyone who hears that also loses the game. Basically, you're trying to forget that you've ever played it, and if you're reminded that you've played it, you lost. And you have to say it out loud that you lost, so then everyone else loses around you.
Yeah. It's surprisingly more aggravating than you would expect.
Yeah, I lost it so many times.
Yeah, like my 8th grade science class, I introduced it to the entire class because I was basically the king of my 8th grade.
And then you
science
just
class.
said you've all lost immediately.
I was the supreme ruler of my science.
I
We're-
was the supreme ruler.
I will say you were very popular in like 8th grade, which is weird
Yeah.
to me. Everyone wanted, like, in math class, literally my friend Grace, who was like my best friend at the time, was like, I'm gonna like ditch you and go talk to the other Connor because he's cooler than me or than you. So I was like, okay.
Yeah,
Can I get your
eighth
help on
grade.
this equation?
8th grade was such a weird year because like I had so many people like that knew me and that liked me, but I only hung out with like 2 people, and I felt like I had no friends except for these 2 people.
That's strange.
Yeah, no, it was Evan Spain and Alex Stone.
Yeah, I know
Those were
Alex Stone
those were the only 2 people that I ever.
because my
I know
friend.
And
Alex
then
Jones.
That is not the same.
not at all the same person. But yeah, I don't know. 8th grade was just a really weird year because it's all really foggy. Like
That is, yeah.
the people that I hung out with all the time, the people that I talked to all the time, I didn't really have any close friends or friend groups up until 9th grade, and now I've got like 7 different friend groups.
Yeah.
Like it just
Yeah,
seems like
same.
now that I'm in high school, all of the friends that I've made over the years, we've either like reconnected or we've become closer. So now I've just got way too many friends.
I still have the same amount of friends as I did in 8th grade, which is like 5.
Oh my gosh, dude, I've fluctuated so much.
I haven't gotten too many close friends, I'd say.
I mean,
Just
I
a
know
bunch of-
people from like classes and stuff, but I don't know if I count those
Yeah.
people as friends.
Yeah.
They're more like entertainment.
These people are entertainment for me.
Yeah.
What do you mean No,
They're
I
just
want
like-
you
I'm
to
a
explain
supreme
that. That's
Because
ruler.
I never paid attention. I never paid attention in any of my
Entertainment? What are
These
classes.
are my
gladiators?
jesters.
I
These are my jesters. And
I know.
gladiators.
Listen,
Make
listen,
them
listen,
duke it out.
listen. That is not. It sounds way worse than it is. It just like
Like
I
Lizzie
never paid.
gladiators.
Oh my god, I never paid any attention during any of my classes. So pretty much, I would just talk to
These
people.
People sufficed me.
Yeah, so I would just talk to people, and they were like entertainment for me because I literally had nothing else to do. So I would just talk to
just
them.
said there were people that I talked to, not entertainment.
Well, you know, I never make things easy on myself or sound good. So yeah, here we are.
I wouldn't be surprised if you just gave one of them like a short sword to go and kill the other.
I mean, you know, science class was pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie. You know,
Oh yeah, did you learn all about reflective energy?
I learned all about gladiatorial combat.
Yeah, and I didn't learn it from the teacher.
Yeah, it was
I learned it from my
extracurricular.
entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really hope that people listen to this podcast in public.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh yeah, just blast this on your speakers.
I used to listen to podcasts like as I was walking in the hallways at school, and I probably looked like such a psychopath because I was just laughing to myself, like
Yeah,
in the middle of the hallways.
Yeah, like
Connor, you virgin walked so hard, and I don't.
I physically, I
Seriously?
purposefully changed that because you bullied me so much about it.
Well, yeah, because you would slump your shoulders. You would put your head down, and you would have earbuds in, and you would put your hands in your pockets.
Shut up.
It's unhealthy for your spine, man.
You're
the
unhealthy
beginning of
for my spine.
the beginning of freshman year, I was like in the height of my Pauly
Of my
Shore
career.
phase. If you don't know,
What?
if you don't know who Pauly Shore is, I suggest looking him up on pretty much any, probably Google. He's got really funny movies, and he's this guy I believe in the early to late 90s, just kind of a more modern day Cheech and Chong, one person.
Oh,
He's hilarious.
literally no clue. I'm just going along with it.
Okay, wow.
A
you guys
more
have
modern
some- you
Cheech
guys have
Chong.
some-
Oh yeah, I get it.
No, Cheech and Chong. You guys have some research to do.
Oh, I heard you say Cheech Chong.
Same.
Gosh.
Remember
Yeah,
the
I
time
don't
that
know.
we went to go throw out some boxes, and I just started like punting it, and while we said, "Hey, yo, Zan, come get your boy."
Oh, yeah, I remember.
What the fuck?
That was awful.
What?
Hey, Zan, come get your boy.
Hey, yo, Zan, come get your boy, dog.
But yeah, I don't know. He was a stand-up comedian. He still kind of is. He has his own podcast.
Probably
now.
like died or something.
Yeah, he's like in his 50s. He's has really let himself go. He makes
He
me
actually
sad.
changed his name to Larry King. really stand-up guy.
Oh my
he has
God.
like two or three comedy albums on Spotify, and I used to just listen to those 3 albums over and over again in school as I was walking, and I laughed at every single joke.
Mhm.
And I would just sit there walking in the hallways with my hands in my pockets, and I was digging my fingernails into my skin and
Yeah.
biting my cheeks and just grinning so hard, and I looked like a maniac.
Yeah. I listen to the Lunch Club pretty much every week, which is we're not going to talk about that.
They haven't posted in forever.
They haven't,
Like,
and I'm actually sad about that. They were actually a really
Yeah.
good podcast.
There are
Yeah,
two sides of me: the normal person
I
and the one who
binged.
listens to Lunch Club.
Yeah, I started listening to podcasts when I heard about the Misfits podcast, and I started listening to them at episode like 30, I think. And
Have
then
you ever listened to TMG?
no, I haven't.
Oh my God. Okay, look up like it's Tiny Meat Gang. It's actually really good. It's Noel Miller and Cody Ko. If you ever heard of them.
I'm kind of a hypocrite because
really
I do
think
this.
so, yeah.
I do this podcast with Connor, right?
Yeah,
I hate listening to podcasts. I absolutely hate it.
but he loves
Ow.
he listens to this podcast all the time.
I mainly listen to podcasts because it's like if I'm doing something productive, or if I'm just like if I'm doing chores, if I'm playing video games, if I'm doing schoolwork, if I'm trying to go to sleep.
But
I'll usually,
you're
if I'm in the shower,
exercising,
if I'm
driving.
exercising, driving, bullying children that
Bullying
play
Connor.
Fortnite,
Basic stuff. Yeah.
bullying Connor.
Bullying Connor in science
I'll,
class.
I'll listen to podcasts because it just feels like I'm not.
I'll laugh at Larry King while I'm punching some kid in the face.
It just feels like there's other people and that I'm part of the conversation. And
Yeah,
that I'm not
that
doing
was
something boring.
that was the saddest part of my is I considered okay. I started listening to podcasts back in like 7th grade
Can I just
probably.
say something?
Yeah.
Imagine if somebody shoved you in a locker, but they were wearing earbuds, and you just hear from outside the locker, they just say, "So true." So true. So true.
You just hear like Swagger Souls talking.
I get high 24/7. I'm never not high. I'm reliant on this substance.
Yeet.
Yeah. I've never seen
That man
someone
has a crippling
yeah.
marijuana addiction.
I was gonna say I've literally never seen someone addicted to marijuana before, but that man is definitely.
Snoop Dogg is addicted to marijuana. Heavy.
But he makes it cool.
He makes it cool to spend thousands of dollars on weed a week.
Snoop Dogg could probably like smoke at his mom's funeral and everybody would be okay with it.
Yeah.
Awkward silence.
Sorry, my friend is texting me. Sorry.
Wow.
A sip of my
Love to see what
water.
the priorities are.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Connor, go ahead. You had some more subjects. Go ahead and get it flowing.
All right.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I was like, I have nothing.
I mean, Connor, cool. Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you.
One thing that's kind of happened over the lockdown quarantine thingy, just the absence of social life is.
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of grown attached to social media.
Yeah, same.
Even though I absolutely hate it. Like I
Same.
genuinely dislike the concept of social media. I hate the people on social media, but I still find myself being one of those people that wants to.
I still find myself listening to Schmoovin.
Yes, I do what you call clout tweeting on Twitter,
Yeah.
which is where you you get the concept. You literally just make tweets just to get likes.
Well, yeah, and that's kind of what's happened to me with Instagram. Is recently I've kind of been trying to get more things to do so that I can post more things that are actually meaningful
Yeah.
without just posting.
I'm an
a
uncle
selfie
now.
and
Let's
complaining
go.
about- Exactly. Like,
Dude, can I just say something? I unintentionally started a whole thing about the podcast under a thing of you being an uncle.
yeah, like the only reason I'm here is because I threatened to make a rival podcast jokingly, and then like apparently it picked up just a little bit, with like a
We
couple
already
people.
have a rival podcast though.
Yeah, we
Who
already
is
have
it?
one Boxcast. They have one
The
episode. And they're
Boxcast.
garbage.
We're actually going and recording with them tomorrow.
We are, yeah. we have a busy schedule. We're pretty big influencers.
Really?
Well, why not make this a World War?
Bro, we should do the KineticKast World Tour.
Well, okay. Here's
You
the
do
thing.
that, buddy.
We had
You
this
do that.
big
12
plan.
subscriber special.
No, we had this big plan for like a podcast, right, where we would just keep like posting propaganda
Yeah.
and stuff and saying all this bad stuff about the other podcast, and then everyone was just like,
Are you
"It's
still?
just not?"
Oh, okay. I was are you still talking? Because you just cut out for like 5 seconds. I had Alan make me one poster, and then he made one poster, and then never spoke to me again.
Have you still not gotten in contact with him?
I did. That's what I said. Like I talked to him. He sent me one thing. It was just it was a top text, bottom text, like impact font meme. And then that was it. And then we have never spoken since.
I remember when that's for you, Austin.
Throw up.
You were literally, yeah, you were on the verge of just.
Clean it up off the floor.
My mother will clean it up for me.
calling him my butler.
That's for you, Austin. Lap it up.
No, I remember when top text, bottom text memes like kind of came back.
Yeah, like ironic ones, yeah.
Yeah, like they came back ironically. They're just here on there.
Yeah, they're just here now.
Because I remember my 8th grade year, which is probably one of the worst years of my life, minus my 6th grade year,
Same.
because of my emo
Is
phase.
someone dying in
But-
the background?
It's a
No,
squeaky
it's-
toy.
I got a new dog. A while ago.
That's the noise it makes.
Yeah, he brought one of his balls in here for some reason.
Okay.
Dog makes that noise. The dog just. Your dog just walking in your room, just and then leaving.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Imagine-
Stop it. Stop it.
Imagine if your dog
Oh
walked
my
in your room and
God.
said, "Ayo, Pierre, come out here," and then made the noise. Okay,
Oh my god.
back on topic.
What was the
Okay.
topic?
What was the topic? I forgot.
I forgot.
I don't remember.
That's
We're just the Three Stooges, aren't we?
yep. I want to be the bald one because I'm kind of tired of having hair
I
now.
want to be the one who gets a pin thrown in his forehead and then gets like actually damaged.
What? Damage is in like Jared Leto Joker, like the tattoo on his head.
Oh, gosh.
The pin just magically wrote damaged on his forehead.
Bro, can you
Jared
actually?
Leto Joker is the worst Joker. He's literally just a middle school.
Yeah, that is true. I
He
approve of
listens
this
to
message.
21 Pilots.
Hey, let's not bring 21 Pilots
That's why
into
they
this.
were at the
21
end of the
Pilots
movie.
sucks.
Don't bring 21 Pilots into this. Let's not do
21
that.
Pilots
No. I actually like their new music.
Black neck tattoo thingy.
Their new music is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Also, I'm like
probably the only
99%
song
sure
of
that's
theirs
Pink.
that I like was I forget the name, but it was on the album with
The Bird.
like yeah, it was either the bird or like the
Trench.
weird blue alien.
I am 99% sure it's on an album cover for them.
Yeah, it's like a deluxe. Here, I'll look it
I'm
up because I'm
pretty sure
it's
it's
my
not.
phone.
The deluxe album.
No,
I'm
okay,
pretty
shut up,
sure
shut up.
that is not actually a thing.
It is. Look, I'm looking at the
Album cover with
discography.
weird blue alien. That's
Chlorine,
what I'm saying.
chlorine,
No, it's deluxe.
Chlorine.
Chlorine.
Chlorine alt mix. Yeah, chlorine alt mix. It's a
I-
single.
Let me
Released in
see.
2019.
Let me see. Oh, you mean Ned? Yeah,
Ned,
that's
It's
the
got
name
a
of
name?
the. That's the name
It's
of
a
the
deluxe
monster
album.
thing.
You wouldn't have it.
dude.
Yeah, that's the name of the thing. It's the little furry like thing with long ears or whatever.
Little furry.
Oh,
The
furry.
furry thing, not the furry. The furry thing.
Yeah, it's unironically got more hair than Austin.
Oh,
Let's go, dude.
they haven't. No, level of concern was good though.
Yeah, no, okay. I think it was. I think the original one was in Trench. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's just chlorine.
chlorine's good.
Yeah, I prefer the all mix, but
Yeah, me too. I do like the All Mix a lot more, but their older albums, I used to love them whenever I was like 10, but now looking back at them, they're garbage albums. But the new one is actually a pretty good album.
I used to listen to only Panic at the Disco, My Chemical Romance, and 21.
Yeah,
That's why I hate them.
yeah. I didn't have a My Chemical Romance phase, but I definitely had a Panic at the Disco phase. I'm still going through my Panic at the Disco phase, honestly.
I had a Hot Topic phase, which was just my emo phase. I used to go there all the time, and I would intentionally try and sound.
Trying to sound what?
Well, my mom was just like embarrassed about like of me.
You try to sound what? You cut out.
I would just try to sound more emo.
Oh my god.
There's a black hole in my heart. Now cut my hair.
Were you just like talking like that, like loudly in the Hot Topic, like hoping for like some like emo girl to come up to you and be like, "Oh my god, you're like so
Oh
cool."
my god,
Yeah,
I relate.
you know what? Fine. You guys need to tell me to post cringe emo picture
Do it.
now so that I can do it.
Send it in
Alright.
send it in the group chat, and then I'll clear it so you can I can tell you if it's good enough.
I'm posting this. I'm posting this anyway. I'm
okay.
posting it.
Okay.
I'm posting it like here in like while I'm doing the podcast.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find it though. It's kind of old.
Well, just keep talking while you're doing it. We don't want to have a lapse in conversation or anything.
No, it's gonna be awkward silence.
Okay, everyone, just stop talking.
Ooh, I'm gonna do
I said
baby
stop.
pictures
No,
as
stop
well.
talking.
I'm listening to a beat right now.
Shut up. This is good.
Oh wait, could you hear it or something?
No, like I mean, like the silence.
No.
Very peaceful and calm.
Yeah, it's a good change of pace. Cause you guys are just kind of like annoying, and it's
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
you are quiet.
You are dumb and stupid and dumb. And
I'm
wrong.
literally gonna leave.
Do it, podcast host. I will be the new Connor.
You don't have the footage.
Oh crap.
Yeah, you didn't
Right.
think about that, idiot.
Oh, bro, tell me I didn't delete it. You know what? I'm not even gonna put it through you guys. I'm just gonna
Wow.
find it.
Okay then. No, that's cool. Whatever.
You will find it and be able to react to it while we're doing the podcast.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Dude, it's like all of it has disappeared. Like all evidence of it ever existing has disappeared off the face of the earth. Here it is. Save.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah.
Why does Logan look like the lead singer in a band?
'Cause he is.
That makes sense, actually.
Well, he's in a band.
He looks like an
I'm
indie
not-
artist.
That's because I think he is.
Yeah, he looks like he would sing, like, Cavetown covers for YouTube and get, like, 30
He
views.
does.
Oh my god.
The only thing I like about this photo is that it shows
It
how much I've
encapsulates who I
changed.
am.
Have you
It
posted it yet?
encapsulates who I am. Yeah, I just posted it.
Okay, great.
Like,
I
just
want to
got
see
done
it.
posting.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh
I know it's
my-
awful.
You know what's
Exactly.
really sad about this? I'm wearing a Stranger Things shirt right now.
Oh no. This is
Gosh, I hate this.
unacceptable.
You do look very different, yes.
Yeah, I know, I do.
Jeez.
I think I've lost even more weight over quarantine too.
Yeah.
Somehow.
God, doesn't that just... What a glow up.
What a glow up
Yeah.
already. Yeah.
Yeah, you can really see, because I can just go by comparison. Because your post right before that is a very good. You're doing almost the same pose.
Yeah.
So it's
But
very
this
easy
time
to
he has a
compare.
skateboard, so he's a
I
lot.
mean,
Yeah.
my skin is a lot smoother because I hadn't been sweating all day.
Yes.
And the other picture was also taken on a crappy little Android.
Little Android. Okay.
Little Android.
Interesting. You look. I don't know what you look like. You look like me, but like sad. Whenever I was like 5th grade.
I have no idea what just happened.
What?
Oh, your profile picture changed though, Connor.
Yeah, I did.
That's upsetting. I like the
That's
crop goggles more.
that's my shtick of this episode is just changing my changing my profile picture every like 5 minutes.
Dang, stop chewing on my galaxy buds, you silly goose.
What's your dog's name?
Oh,
Silly goose. You literally just said it.
Oh, you should name it like a really like human name, like Steve, and that way.
Owen
Steve.
is a human name. Owen is a human name.
Yeah, but Steve is
whenever-
definitely more
whenever
human.
You yell, but Steve is so much better because then you can be like, Steve, stop licking your balls.
I like naming animals like other animals, you know? Like naming a dog cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite idea.
Next dog, monkey.
I had a
monkey.
turtle. I had a turtle I named Horse.
Wow, you're so quirky.
Not even a
I had
joke.
a
When I was
monkey
like 10.
Dog.
I was like 10. We found a box turtle literally in a box and we had it in our garage. And I named it Horse.
It's the next post on the Boxcast.
Yeah. He's probably dead now, but you know.
Definitely.
Cuz I kind of
You released him or something?
Yeah, I kind of threw him in a pond, and I wasn't sure if he was a tortoise or a turtle, so he might be dead.
He's dead. He's definitely dead.
Yeah.
Probably a turtle. He's dead. He's long gone. He probably died.
But he ate like a salad from like okay, we gave him like an entire bag of like romaine lettuce for like over the night, and he ate the entire bag. Like he ate through the bag too. That was kind of weird. Horse was kind of crazy. I had him for like 3 days.
Did you guys kiss your animals on like the forehead or anything?
If they're short-haired, but not if they're long-haired, because then I get hair in my mouth.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why do you open mouth kiss your dogs?
No, literally, it'll get in your mouth.
He just puts their lips on their forehead, starts sucking up their nutrients.
No. It gets in your mouth even if you. No. Trust
Why are
me,
you
trust me.
French kissing your dogs for?
No.
Depends if your dog is shedding, I guess.
Yeah, that's what usually they're always shedding because Cooper, you've seen Cooper, he has like super long hair.
Dude, I literally pet your dog and I got hair like all over my hand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean like I understand not wanting to pet or like kiss huskies because they shed more than any other dog I know.
Well, huskies have like seasons. They have like 2 periods where they'll just shed a ton and then they'll stop for the rest of the year.
Well, you know, I think that's like pretty much every animal, but I think huskies do it more just because they're kind of built for the snow.
Well, a lot of dogs will shed throughout the year, but they'll shed more during a certain point. Huskies will literally shed an entire coat and then get a new coat.
Yeah.
By the way, you're having a lot of feedback on your side. I don't. Maybe something's hitting the mic or something. Yeah.
Alrighty. Here, let me.
That sounds like wind. No, that's a lot better. That's a lot better.
I turned on my fan because it got a little hot in here.
Yeah.
There we go.
You can.
You're supposed to boil.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, for the content, just
sweat, nerd, sweat.
Sweat, little grease baby.
Sweat, little grease baby.
Speaking of grease baby, my cat just walked in. Give me a second.
Grease? What?
You call
what is?
You call your cat the grease baby?
Usually it's a grease goblin, but you know, baby works too.
Glizzy goblin.
I'm gonna turn on my camera so you can see my beautiful. No, she's running away. She's gonna run away from me.
Am I allowed to send?
He needs
Am I
to
allowed
go
to send an
consume
image
grease.
to this group chat?
Go ahead.
Yes.
All right, you guys aren't gonna like this, but it's a good conversation piece.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
I'm not.
About to eat this glizzy.
Okay, that's not a good conversation piece.
That's not
It's not
mayo.
well.
That's not mayo.
We're not.
It's gonna be one of the many mysteries of the podcast.
My cat. Can you hear me? Okay, wait. I'm gonna put my cat up to the mic so you can hear her.
It's the kinetic cat.
Do it. Make the noise. Funny noise. Do it. Make the noise. Funny noise. Stop pushing my microphone.
Funny noise.
Wow. You actually know what's happening, don't you?
No.
The cat. She knows that I'm trying to get content out of her, so she refuses to
She
growl.
doesn't speak English.
She's smart.
Connor, you dumb broad.
Dumb broad. I'd appreciate if you don't call me that.
You dumb broad.
No, please. I'd really appreciate if you didn't call me a broad.
Why? What's wrong, Connor?
I don't.
Broad.
No, I don't like. No. Is that what they called it? That I actually that.
Somebody called me a broad and I cried.
Bro, wait. Is that what they called it, Broadway? Because there's so many. Didn't think about that before.
Before Austin said broad. Walking on Broadway.
You called me broad, and then it just triggered something in my brain, and now Connor's gone.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you muted for a second, so I was concerned that you just left.
I'm having phone troubles. It's just like I'm pressing the button without meaning to press the button.
Interesting.
You must have some really big fingers.
I do. I've got sausage links.
Ew.
I'm actually just a human
worst
glizzy.
for fingers.
Glizzy. I am glizzy.
I am a glizzy.
I am one singular glizzy. I have no fingers.
Interesting.
I have no appendages. I am just a glizzy.
I feel like watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I know that the entire time I'm just gonna keep thinking Glizzy Bender, and I don't know why. I just feel like I can't, dude. I feel like I can't.
I've been watching that show recently, and like it's
a
just
good show.
it's nostalgic, even though I didn't watch it when I was younger.
Yeah, same.
I watched it all the time.
I mean, I did watch a little bit of it, but not enough to remember it. You know,
Yeah.
as a child. I mean,
I get like the jokes and like the things.
I watched a bunch of. I watched the entire season, the whole show. I mean, like last month, I think, because everyone was watching it.
There's so many episodes in like each season. Like I wasn't expecting that.
I was surprised how for a kids show they didn't have that many filler episodes. That was nice.
Hello, dog.
I thought you made that noise. I was confused.
I'm not petting him. He's freaking out.
Hello, dog.
Hello, dog. How's your
Make the
day?
noise again. Okay, he left.
Is he abused? Like, what did he?
No, he
moaned. He moaned, and then you're like, "Hello, dog," and then he just like whined and then ran away. Like, I don't. This is not a healthy relationship.
No, I don't abuse my
Make
dog.
the noise. Choke slams the dog. Make the noise. Make the funny.
Bring to like the people's elbow.
Funny. No.
I swear, if I ever get in a fight, I'm just gonna be curb stomping someone screaming, "Do the funny."
Why? What's your infatuation with curb
Do
stomping?
the flop. Do the flop.
And do
Everybody do the flop. Everybody do the flop.
I want to ask Austin, what is your infatuation with curb stomping things? Because you've been saying that you've been using that term since as long as I've known you. Like, why do you like that idea so much?
Oh
I
my
don't know
gosh. Dog saved my life.
Someone fire a gun through your window and the dog took a bullet. What are you talking about?
It's like a slow motion that the dog jumps in front of the
saved
bullet.
my life. There was a second shooter.
Dog saved my life, not clickbait gone wrong.
Oh my
Gone
god.
wrong. Dog died.
Goodbye, buddy. That's the video title.
Rest in peace. Rest in paradise.
Free my homie, he ain't do nothing.
He robbed the gas station, and the gas station was trying to rob him.
Yeah. See, capitalism is the real criminal here.
No. No.
No.
Do the funny, do the funny, do the funny. He's not gonna do the funny.
Alright, that's it, boys.
I thought I was just I thought I was gonna just hear like a slamming.
Out back. He won't do the funny.
I thought I was just gonna hear like a slam and then followed by like whimpering.
Do the funny.
It's just like do the funny, and then just like, and then just like dog whimpering. I wish my desk was less like structurally sound, so it would like shake whenever I hit it, but it just kind of just
I have
so
a
it isn't as
structurally
funny.
sound. Like I have an expensive desk, but like a $100 setup. That's literally it.
Yeah. My desk is literally just my dresser, but it's big.
My desk is like an actual. I guess
It's like a desk that has drawers on it and stuff, and I use the
I
drawers
used
for
to
clothes.
use a Dell PC with dual monitors.
I have a Dell laptop with no
I'm
monitors.
I'm using a Dell PC, but I don't have dual monitors. I have a square monitor. It's
I've
like a
been
19
using
inch.
a laptop for 2 years, and it's honestly not a bad laptop.
Laptops are kind of the move.
Yeah, honestly,
They are very nice.
Laptops are really nice. Like unless you're trying to game.
I mean, I got a gaming laptop, so it actually works pretty well for games.
Yeah.
And it's nice because I can take all my stuff on the go. So I edit videos and I make music and stuff like at anywhere I'm at, which is nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, buy a Dell G315. I'm sponsored by Dell.
Totally, I will do that when I get money, if I get money. So I'm not doing that ever.
I'm actually not sponsored by Dell. I don't know if it's like against TOS to say that I'm sponsored by someone that I'm not.
TOS, wow, it's against Discord TOS. Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I meant YouTube, but yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're doing a podcast. I forgot about that.
We should upload the podcasts on Castbox.
Castbox?
You should do your podcast.
Yeah, just for the meme.
It's
Just
a
for the meme, yeah.
podcasting app that ripped off the Boxcast.
Yeah, they have very similar names to the Boxcast. I have no idea if it's actually a good website, but just because that, I want to actually just put all our stuff on Castbox just to spite the Boxcast.
Just to spite the Boxcast, yeah.
Like no one's gonna see it at all, but it'll be meaningful to us.
Oh no, he's muted again.
Oh, did I mute myself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Crap.
Snake
I'm
reference.
a bad person.
I was on Instagram, and I just see snake references for like art, I guess, and they're different. They're like pink and blue. Oh, here's one biting someone. That's not fun. That's a weird snake. Why is that one not have teeth? That's literally a dragon. That is actually a dragon. What? Anyway, keep talking. I'm just looking at snakes.
Okay.
Okay, Satan. Jesus.
What?
This guy's over here looking at snakes because he's Satan.
Okay, this has been the KineticKast.
I exposed Connor Cooler.
Yeah.
I am God. He is Satan.
Oh, we're actually an hour and 10 in. We could actually end it right now.
Should we?
I'm gonna cut it right there after I say that.
Yeah,
Let's go. All right.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Actually, that's actually gonna look really bad because it's not gonna have any. There's not enough silence after it. Let's actually let's do a call off. Austin, you can end the episode
This
if you
has
want.
been the KineticKast.
Has it?
Has it? I mean, everything's relative.
Everything is relative. Life has
This
no
may
meaning.
have been the
End it all.
KineticKast.
Schrodinger's podcast. All right. Never mind. That wasn't funny. Okay. Bye.